Salam alaikum. Somali Hanulato. Good evening. My name is Ivan Baker. I'm the Member of Parliament for Hiddo Center, and it's an honor to be here with you virtually this evening. I'm sorry that I could not be with you in person. I bring you greetings from our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, Minister Ahmed Hussein, and our entire Liberal caucus, and I wish you a wonderful celebration this evening. I'm not there in person, but I know that if I were there, I'd be seeing many familiar faces, people who I've had the chance to work with on issues that are important to the Somali Canadian community in Gov Center. Things like education, public safety, housing, and building a stronger and more prosperous Somalia. And I look forward to working with many of you in the months and weeks to come to continue to do just that. I'd like to start by thanking the Hiddo Center for organizing this evening's event and for all of your work in our community, to support the community, but also to celebrate and teach about Somali heritage and traditions and culture, but also for celebrating the contributions of the Somali Canadian community to Canada. I'd also like to thank your Executive Director, Hassan, and Dekanor for giving me the opportunity to say a few words to you this evening. You know, July is a special month. We celebrate Somali heritage, and we also celebrate Somali Independence Day. And I want to wish you all a belated Somali Independence Day. I had the chance to celebrate with many of you on July 1st and the days leading up to July 1st, but I wanted to express that to all of you this evening. I know this is an important day because so many sacrifices were required to achieve it, because this is a great accomplishment, and because there's so much more work to do to build a strong and prosperous Somalia that you all hope for. Please know that I look forward to working with you to achieve that goal. But today we are focused on celebrating Somali heritage. And I believe that Somali heritage is incredibly rich. And just as many of you and the Hiddo Center and so many in the Somali community have underlined, there's so much to celebrate when it comes to your cultural roots and traditions. But when I think about celebrating Somali heritage, I also think about the Somali Canadian community's contributions to Canada that I think we also need to highlight and to celebrate. Those contributions span communities across this country, and they span our economic, political, cultural, and social life. And so that is why just a few weeks ago in Canada's Parliament, in the House of Commons, I introduced a bill that would declare July Somali Heritage Month across Canada every year. I know that you celebrate your heritage, but I wanted to support that celebration. And I wanted to make sure that Canadians of all backgrounds learn more about Somali culture and traditions, but also about the contributions that the Somali Canadian community is making to Canada. So I know that as you celebrate this tonight, your heritage, I hope that I can join you virtually in saying Happy Somali Heritage Month. I hope that we can get this bill passed, and I hope that with your support, we can advocate to make sure it does get passed so that we celebrate not only in our communities, but across Canada, Somali Heritage Month for years to come. Thank you so much. Happy Somali Heritage Month. Somali Hanalato.